Hey, alright, I need to make videos more often on this channel, okay? I'm just explaining this before the video starts. But I make the videos and then I rewatch them and I'm like, wow, I didn't know what to say here, and in another video I dragged on about something and then said something stupid, and I don't want to look stupid, and so I don't upload those videos. That's why videos don't come on here for 2 to 3 weeks. Otherwise, so I'm just gonna try to make more videos, preferably 3 to 4 a week, and then I'll probably trash 2 of those. Okay, so you'll be getting maybe 2 a week or 1 a week, something like that. I'll do my best. But today's question, I might start doing this. Today's question, of course, for Christians, is it worth it? Is the question I thought of. And let me explain this before you jump to conclusions. Now, if you decide to be a Christian, well, usually Christians don't decide to be Christians. Their parents are Christians, and they train them into thinking that it's facts in their minds, and they murder their brains from creativity when it comes to this big world that we can come up with so many assumptions, but it's just, you know, all that is compacted into a box and thrown away, and then they take the Bible, shove it in there, okay? Is it worth it to be a Christian if you get to go to heaven? Now, this is probably an obvious question, you know, eternal life, you know what's better than that, you know? But my question is, devoting your entire life to hating certain groups of people and agreeing with certain and loving a different certain group of people just because a book tells you to, and living by all these laws that you don't even have to have. We have so many laws and so many things limiting how we live already. Like me in this little town of mine. You know, I wish I could travel around, which I plan to do, preferably after I go to film school, which is what I want to do. But there's so much. There's so much that we can do, but we're limited to do. And the Bible just adds on to that. You know, it limits, it wastes time, in my opinion. It's just, is it, you know, just living by so many different things that limit you back. And, you know, if I am on my deathbed, you know, I'm like 79, and I'm about to die, and in my mind, I see him. You know, I'm walking into the pearly gates of heaven. Oh, Jesus! And they say, Blake, you have one more chance. You can be just like us and have eternal life in heaven. I would say no. You know, living with people who believe that certain people that are born a different way, like gay people, are sickos and freaks, and they're just the freaks of society because their feelings are a little bit different than yours. And you know, I just couldn't take having to believe in certain things that I would never agree with, just so that I could live an eternal life. You know, I would be flaming on fire down in hell. It'd just be like, now, you know, and like Adolf Hitler's down there, and he's like, yeah, man, what are you in for? And I'm like, oh, well, I told God that I would rather burn in hell than, you know, be a total douchebag. Oh. I killed like 6 million people. Yep. We are two alike men.